Hello producers, it's Ozgun here and welcome to the channel. So Mixed.ky has just released a pro version, Mixed.ky 11 Pro, and it comes with two game changer features. One of them is the Mashup tool and the second one is the DJ Mix tool. So if you're a DJ or producer, especially if you are making your radio shows or playing in the gigs and shows, this two feature is gonna be so much beneficial to you. And if you're ready, I like to demonstrate how these new tools work. If you're ready, let's jump to that video. So that's the Mixed.ky, and now we got the Pro tab in the top, and when you click it, we are launching the Mixed.ky Pro. And this is like a DJ software, the Deck A, the Deck B, and we got the Mashup tool and the DJ Mix tool. I will talk about both of them. Let's start with the Mashup tool. So I was always so lazy about the creating mashup things, but this tool is just blown my mind. So let me show how it works. So let's choose this Kaze remix. This track is on the repeat for a week. Okay, so when I just launch this track to the Deck A, it automatically finds me a track which could be a nice mashup to the track I choose. So as you see, the tempos are same, but it doesn't need to be same. It can just find a tempo, close tempo, and it's just slow it down or speed it up to match the track. And also, as you see, the track I choose is G minor, and it finds another G minor track, 6A in the Camelot. But still, you can change the keys how you like it. You know, that's okay. And also, we have the looping feature in here, which I'm going to show you later. And also, as you see, it creates the cue points for us, like intro, build up, break, drop, outro, you know, with automatically detecting it. And as you see, it finds 170 different mashup ideas from my music library that could be a nice fit to the track I choose. Let's test this mashup. So for example, I don't like this exact points. What if I use the break section of this one and the drop section of this one? All I gotta do is just click cue points in here. Not so much. Let's try first drop or maybe intro. So I think this one is not a quite fit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click idea filter, because as you see now it gives me 170 different ideas, different matches, which might be overwhelming to test them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to narrow this search by choosing only Lunatic Rave playlist, which has lesser tracks, 159 tracks. And if I like, I could also choose narrow the tempo range or energy levels it detected from the tracks. But now I'm just going to use the playlist source. So now it gives me only 27 ideas, and let's see if we can find a nice match. Maybe this one. Let's test this mashup. Next. I think this is very nice. Even I can do something like that. As you see, there are the stem button in here. And if I just click acapella, I instantly get the acapella of this track. Or I can just click the instrumental as well. So let's go to the acapella and see how instant it is. There's no rendering on or whatsoever. So now test this as it is. I think this is very nice. So I can just click save mashup, and it's gonna just save this as this favorite mashups section in here. But let's dig some more ideas. Maybe we can try this one. And again, I can just use the acapella of it. Why not? Maybe I can start the break of this. And yeah, maybe we can just connect two breaks of it. But then I need to, I think, choose instrumental from the first track. So I like to use a cappella from a track and instrumental from the first track. So I think the Q.4 was a drop for the first track. So the break starts in the Q.5. Okay, both of the Q.5s are the breakdowns of this track. So I'm just gonna overlap two breakdowns, instrumental from the first track, a cappella from the second track.
On my body, on your lips, know you want me when it feels like this. If you're thirsty, gonna take a sip. I'm like coffee when I go drip, drip. On my body, on your lips, know you want me when it feels like this. If you're thirsty, gonna take a sip. I'm like coffee when I go drip, drip.
Guys, this is perfect. This is pretty amazing. So I'm gonna click Save Mashup and which one? Yeah, the second one. So let's extract these mashups to the FL Studio. You can also extract this to Serato, Traktor. You can extract them to your DJ software as well. So I'm gonna export the instrumental of the first track. We will click Export in here. And all you gotta do is just drag drop like this. So the BPM was 135. The second track was 138, but when we click export, it's just very fastly going to create the stamps for me. And as you see, you can export as the original BPM or the updated BPM, like the matched BPM. So I will keep the updated BPM and I'm going to choose the a cappella of it, like this. And which part did we connect it? I think from this part, right?
On my body.
Yeah, it was the break section. So we pretty much overlap the breaks of this track. So guys, as you see, Mixinky doesn't make the mashup for you. The artist is still you. It just gives you ideas. It just speed up your workflow and act like an assistant. So it doesn't do the stuff for you. And also, don't forget to put the track to 135. And now it should be...
On my body, on your lips, know you want me.
It fits perfectly, but I'm gonna also do something like that. I'm gonna export the first track's full version. Because let me overlay them and I'm gonna talk about the reason. Because when in the break section, there are still some vocal reverb going on, right? In the full version. Obviously, the instrumental doesn't have that. But I think we can have that because it's not the lyric, So what I can do is I can just use the original one, like till here.
On my body, on your lips, know you want me when it feels like this. If you're thirsty, gonna take a sip. I'm like coffee when I go drip, drip. On my body, on your lips, know you want me when it feels like this. If you're thirsty, gonna take a sip. I'm like coffee when I
Even I can just loop these vocal shots through the whole out. So as you see guys, Mixtinky 11 Pro just gives me a perfect mashup idea, and then I can just use my creativity and create this mashup by my own. And similarly, I can just use my DJ software. I can just drag this audio to here. Oh, I needed to export to instrumental, sorry. Like this. And then I can just go to the second track and I can drag drop this acapella to here. And now I can literally just create my own mashup into this DJ software. And even I can just drag the full version to here. And then I can just go very creative. Let me try. And also you can just use the looping feature as well. So now I'm gonna try this track from Charlotte DeWitt and Note Division. It just dropped last week. And there was some also vocal part in here. For example, this a cappella part.
Note division. Note divider. Stop the mission. Cut the wire.
For example, I can just loop this phrase. Maybe I can just loop it like 16 or maybe 32 just to get this vocal, phrase.
Note division. Note divider.
And maybe for the second track, let's see how it sounds like first.
Note division. Note divider.
Not sure. Let's go to the next one. Yes, this could fit. So maybe I can just choose the instrumental for the second track. And I can just maybe use this loop for the first track. Let's test this mashup.
Note division. Note divider. Stop the mission. Cut the wire. Break the system. Fight the fire. Move resistance. Take it higher. Note division. Note divider. Stop the mission. Cut the wire.
I think this is also sounding very nice, and I'm gonna just save this mashup. And now it's on the favorite mashup section. So yeah guys, this is how to use the mashup tool from Mixtinky 11 Pro. I think it makes your job much more easier to find two tracks that match together to create a mashup. As I said, I was super lazy to create mashups before, but with this tool, creating mashups are super fun. You should explore it by yourself. So guys, next up, I like to show you how you can use the DJ Mix feature. So personally, this DJ Mix feature kind of like a game changer to me because it is just making my job much more easier when I'm creating my radio show or my live set. So we will just go again and pick a track in here. Maybe we can just go Energy from Nifra. Yes, I'm gonna drag drop. And then it's just gonna find me like 116 different ideas that I can make a transition to. So in my radio shows, I always just play the outro of the first track and intro of the other track. Let's test this DJ mix, how it sounds like.
control.
Okay, that's banging hard. I'm gonna go to my DJ Mix playlist and I'm just gonna click Save to Playlist. And as you see, it just saved the tracks in here as a playlist. And the deck B now is in the deck A and it just gives me another track, another track idea. So maybe I can just use my idea filter and just choose source as Lunatic Rave so I don't get overwhelmed. Now I get 30 different playlist ideas. So I can just click next, and whenever I click next, it's just gonna find a track that is harmonically in key with my track. So for example, the previous idea was the same key, F minor, but the next one is F minor to B flat minor, which is again harmonically correct to, mixed track to track. So let's try this one. Again, I'm just gonna go to the outro, but I think it doesn't detect the outro. Let me check it out. No, that's the outro, it's okay. But again, if you like, you can always change this cue points. So that's very easy. All you gotta do is just zoom in. And yeah, let's put it to here. You can just change the cue points as your desired taste, and let's see how it sounds. Okay guys, it works, we can use it. Save the playlist. Now the deck B becomes deck A and we got a new track in the second deck. Let's find something different. I'm gonna connect them from the beginning. Even we can just start from kind of here. Again, a perfect transition. Let's save this one as well. And it gives us a next track and we can just choose something else, maybe this one. Perfect transition. Let's save this one too. Now you got the point, guys. With this way, you can just order a perfect harmonically mixed playlist. And in the end, as I said, this is not gonna make the DJ mix for you. Mixinky 11 Pro is just gonna assist you, just gonna help you to create a nice playlist for your sets. And in the end, you will be the DJ. You will be the one who creating this DJ set. And now, guys, I already had a dedicated tutorial for how to create DJ mixes in FL Studio. I'm going to put a card so you can check it out. And eventually, guys, now you can just drag, drop these tracks to your DJ software or FL Studio, whatever you are using. And you can just make your DJ set with it. And as I said, I'm using Traktor, and with it, I can just easily create my DJ mix in here. Now I know the order of the tracks, and now I can just easily create my set like this. So yeah guys, just like that, you can also use this DJ Mix feature. Now with Mixstinky 11 Pro, you can speed up your workflow when creating mashups and creating DJ mixes. This is the best assistant that you can get. And it's not doing the job for you, it's just here to assist you while you are doing the creative, the artistic work. So Mixstinky 11 Pro doesn't come with a subscription. It's just one-time purchase, then you own the plugin and use it forever. So all the useful links in the description. Don't forget to check it out guys. Again, please let me know what you think about Mixstinky 11 Pro in the comment section. And today that was it guys. I hope you can apply these tricks to your own productions as well. See you on the next video. Bye bye.